I cannot believe I'm finally saying this, but the Whiterime Halloween event is here. Yes, it's February. No, I don't care. I am super excited for this, and check out the outfit that they've released for this. It is super cool looking, and I really think this is going to make for some epic trophy shots. But enough talking, let's get out here and get after some werewolves, wendigos, and all the other species on Whiterime. Man, it's been a long time coming, but here we go. We've got our first Halloween animal, a female moose. I'm curious if she'll charge us, because right now she's kind of just hanging out there. I mean, if we can just... Oh. Do they charge like regular moose? It kind of looks that way. Oh dear. Well, that happened fast. I hate to just waste a bunch of ammo. I bought the unlimited ammo subscription because, of course, we're going to play the heck out of this. There's another one up there. I want to see if it does the same thing. So they're almost bison-like in that sense. Now, she saw us from way further away, so maybe that means we can actually get her with the crossbow pistol. Nice. Okay, 1 for 2 so far. That works pretty good, and the models here are really cool. So this is... Oh, never mind. How do you say that? Eichthyr? I'm sure I screwed that up. I don't know if I'm going to try to pronounce the rest of them, but that's the Halloween or February at this stage variant. And I was worried about this. This is literally, as I'm recording this, the event just dropped. So I think we may run into this forever calculating score thing. If it's on a cow moose, it's all good. Hopefully we don't see it on werewolves and stuff like that, but I'm super excited seeing that. So I think we've got this sucker working. We might have jumped the gun a little bit, and we were literally on the map before werewolves were added, but you heard that. That was the second one that sounded off. There's one. Oh my god, that's a wendigo. Look at that. It's got like sandbar looking antlers. There's another one though, so we need to pay attention to that. That is very much a regular werewolf. What are the odds of that? Oh god. What are the odds we made the good shot on the one I care about? Look at that guy. Oh my, that's awesome. No way. Wendigo, 137 kilo. I'm assuming they still, weight-wise go all the way. Oh no. Is it not going to calculate? I thought it was going to work. Everything else has worked. Well, I don't know if we can tax it then. But anyway, I assume they still go to 175 kilo. So theoretically, that one's not insane. Man, that is a bummer. I thought, like, when things are working, we were going to be good. Still going to go ahead and get a trophy shot. And just keep in mind, I've got the yellow sunglasses on, and it does a really good job of brightening things up. But when we take the final trophy shot, the yellow sunglasses filter that we do have while we take the photo isn't in the final thing. Look at the detail in this. I'm definitely sad that it didn't, you know, calculate the score. It may eventually come up, but for now, how do we best do this? Probably something like that. By the way, the mission objective still worked. I'm trying to come up with like a decent photo here. Turns out, there's another one. Might be the one that we just hit. Turns out, dealing with the snow and trying to show off like the claws and stuff, a little bit challenging. I'll say something like that'll work. And this is a single player game. I typically record in multiplayer, but because of server issues, I figure single player is probably better. The reason that's relevant, we can't just press enter and go and look for the score of that. So I'll try to check, but first we'll deal with wherever this other werewolf was, whether it's this one or another one. Well, that's exactly in the direction those tracks are going. Now, water with werewolves is typically a problem. It keeps them from charging, so that'll be something to pay attention to. And I hear snow geese are insane. Oh, maybe we should just pay attention. That is, I think the same one. And we still couldn't get a decent shot at it because of where we were. Well, now I don't know what's what. There's two here. And by the way, I'm really planning on using the crossbow pistol as much as possible. I'm thinking one of them's him, but honestly, I have no idea. Nice little open area out here. Let's try to jet over to that. This will be a little iffy. Ah, jeez, this is just not going well. That's not the one that we'd already hit. So let's back up here. And hopefully we can kind of like get settled into a groove here. I can't believe we killed the Wendigo perfect. And we can't get anything else. That is also not our werewolf. There we go. That's looking a little better. I thought maybe when we got that Wendigo, we were, you know, in mid-event form. Not so much. See if this actually ends up calculating. I get the feeling we're going to be dealing with this a lot. However, especially having killed the Wendigo and seeing that it did calculate in the stats, I think we're just going to push on. I'll take the risk of killing something crazy and not having the score calculate. Hopefully that's not going to be a thing, though. Well, there's at least 3 werewolves around here. Make that 4. And I really think finding, like, legit good flat ground is going to be pretty key to this. There's so many little mounds and stuff where they can get redirected. So there's one. Another one from this direction. There's a 5th one. Good lord. I'm also noticing, though. I'm noticing we're going to die. I think there's a gold. Okay, got that shot off. What I was going to say I'm noticing is normal Wendigo. So I think we got absurdly lucky. I think all these werewolf bodies are going to be an issue. There's 4. Can we get the 5th one? This could be actually a sick trophy shot. Anything else other than common and gold would be pretty nice. Just going to go stand right here. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think that was the direction of the 5th one, but now there's 6. There we go. This is just, we're going to keep on rolling here, and I guess because it was on this side, might as well stand here, and maybe stand still, so we don't alert any more of them. There it is, finally. That is another common. Pretty nice size one, though, up to 385. Pretty darn cool. I have never had 6 werewolves all in one spot. I wish more of them were crossbow pistol kills, but we will take it. Golden werewolf, see if this ends up calculating. It probably will not, but we can still take the trophy shot, which is, for our purposes here, gonna be the most important thing. So we can sit here, see if it shows up. I'm not terribly worried about it. Let's just go ahead and set something up here. I don't really know that it works, but I did my best to kind of make it appear that we're just a part of what's happening here. Golden werewolf maybe killed all these, plus us, but I heard a 7th, so I don't know whether to run around and try to get its attention or claim all these. Maybe this was the big one here, actually. I want to see if that'll calculate. Probably not. Therefore, I'm really not worried about the rest of them. And I will say, I'm going to be streaming this, if you're watching the video right as it's come out, probably really soon, right here on YouTube as well. So, if you want to jump in, ask if the event's going better or anything like that, definitely feel free. I do imagine, by the time this video comes out, things should be working a little bit more smoothly. Jumping in here right as things are getting kicked off, probably a pretty big reason why everything is kind of struggling. Oh, we hit this one earlier. Was that the one? I have no idea. I don't think so, because we had shot that one twice. So there's number 7. Gonna be pretty average sized female. Now we're really into the swing of things. And what I'd like to do, because we've already killed a bunch of werewolves and a Wendigo, I want to go and start to look for some of the other species. And I mentioned snow geese. I don't even know why I'm waiting for the scores to calculate. They're probably not going to. What we're going to do is work our way over till it's a reasonable fast travel, hopefully 1 camping supplies-ish. Because I hear they're really insane, but doll sheep, polar bear, snowshoe hares should be interesting. All of those I want to see too. That is a female Wendigo. Literally, very next thing that charges us. Wait, 2 of them. So maybe they're not as rare as I kind of expected them to be. Still only had the 1 male, but literally back-to-back female ones in the same spot here. At least the crossbow pistol is doing a pretty good job with that. You can see the thing shrunk down for like where the antlers go for the male model. I hope all these harvests count, by the way. Like, I assume they're going to. But that was a big thing, like getting, during this event, up to hopefully 1,000 kills with the crossbow pistol Wolfsbane variant would be nice. We can't get away from these things right now. Oh boy. Yep. Murder rabbits are a thing again this year. The odds that we don't just die. Because you hear that? There's a werewolf coming. Up. Where? Oh, kind of did that to ourselves. That rabbit's probably going to come right back after us. Oh, jeez. And so is that. Oh, yeah, another female Wendigo. They're decently common, then. That's 3 in the last, like, 4 kills. Just going to go ahead and grab these and try to figure out where that rabbit went. Oh, found it. Can see it standing there though, so maybe. Nope. Well, we actually hit it, so that's a plus. Maybe it'll kill it? Unsure. That had like a decent estimate too. But I also realized we've got that uploading photo thing stuck in the lower left, so we may try one more relaunch, see if maybe that gets anything going for the scores. First, I want to see if we got this, and if we didn't, I guess we'll have to shoot it again. Have I ever mentioned that I just hate these things? They're so creepy. Just standing there looking at us like that. I don't know if we can just get a headshot and get this over with before it tries to kill us. That doesn't help if we miss. Oh. Okay. Got that. There's more werewolves around inevitably, so we'll try to get that taken down. And then we're going to try a reset and see what happens. This guy, up to 290, got that. I swear I heard something else. Maybe not, look at that. Seems like when the snow rolls in, the fog kind of goes away, and you can actually just see the entire map pretty well. I don't know if this was the only one actually after us, but this case, right lung, liver, stomach. And as for our rabbit, which of course not going to calculate, I'm going to be curious to when we restart, if all these things calculate. What does that say? I'm going to try to read that, but anyway, I want to see if the things calculated like our Wendigo did. Well, since we had to come back here, I figured we'd jump into the lodge. That looks insane. You can see, as I mentioned, the Wendigo score did calculate 303.1136. I don't know if that's going to be a big one or not. Like, if that were a sandbar, that'd be a pretty nice one, I think. So, I don't know if that's what it's based on, but the skins for these look really cool. Like, you can see the ribs, you can see, like, where there's no fur. Just a really awesome looking skin. And it seems like from what we've seen so far, they're not going to be terribly rare to where we'll get one the entire event, let's say. I also went back to my hunt stats, and most of the things from that last hunt calculated. The rabbit didn't, but keep in mind we ended it right after we shot the rabbit, so that may have been why. So I think things are working just really, really slowly as the event just rolled out. Check that out. We've got our first polar bear standing out there, and I gotta say, if these things are anything like the black bears on Settlers, it's gonna be pretty frustrating to get close. It looks almost like the Izuna fox, I think it was called, from the Bushrangers here. And we're just gonna slowly move in. There's another side of this. If we don't drop it, who knows where it runs to? And there's parts of these little, like, floating ice areas that you just can't get to. So really, I want to try to get a drop shot, but worst case, get close enough so we can see what it is. I mean, he's right there, 20 meters away. That pattern's really cool looking. I think we're gonna try to stand up quickly and just launch some shots at the heart area and see what happens. Oh, we got him! No way! Man, the non-typical mummy buck that we shot back on Settlers was such a pain. I totally figured we'd miss the heart. Look at that thing. That's pretty sweet. Now, oh, there's a really fine fur. I was gonna say in the distance we could see it, but it feels like they're less furry than a typical polar bear. That's really interesting to look at. I don't know that I'm gonna even try with the name. Oh, Nanook, I could probably say that. 513 kilo. Gonna sit here a minute because we did give it a chance to restart, and it was double lung and heart at 20.5 meters, so taking all the time to get close was worth it. Looking like we're still dealing with the server issues, and this, because he's a solid one, I'm gonna imagine he'll be 28, 29. I probably will tax him after the fact, assuming that it lets me if the score does calculate in the stats. That's like, I mean, the lighting here really shows it. So I don't know what we're doing here, but I think that looks pretty darn good. Really fortunate in terms of how the lighting looks. You can see the teeth there, all those markings like down the face, the neck, into the shoulders and stuff. And somehow we actually hard shot that thing. So I guess from here, maybe we can try to get into like doll sheep territory. And Arctic fox should be somewhere up along here too. I should check. Do we even have the colors for them? I assume so. Yeah, it should be doable. So first look at the Arctic fox. Actually not as like standoutish as I would have thought. There's another one on the other side of us, but somehow that massive slug missed the heart. It is vital blood though, we can see that, so won't be going too far. So I think at least what we're seeing here is that Arctic fox don't have like a bedded down animation. So this one is supposed to be bedded, but it kind of can't be. Now, I heard a dall sheep over in the distance, so I want to use the crossbow pistol so that it stays around. That's going to take that down. And we can get a quick up-close look at that. And while we're scooting over here, something that I meant to talk about early on and then, you know, inevitably got distracted by a million werewolves and wendigos and all that stuff. The servers and stuff not calculating, like, obviously that is really frustrating. And I've seen a lot of people in the community, in Discord and stuff, talking about that. The reason that we're just pressing on here and still going after it, honestly, is because this is an event we've been waiting on for so long, and I do think the fixes are going to come. It does look like stuff's at least calculating in the stats, so to some degree it's working. And the main thing is, it's just something different to do that I really enjoy doing. I love these events, so even if we got to put up with a little bit of frustration with the servers being bad, I think it'll kind of work itself out as we go along, and hopefully even by the time we're streaming this, it'll be a little bit more fluid. So a nice close-up look at the dall sheep. This thing's right here. Actually, it kind of looks like a normal dall sheep. I'm not sure if I'm missing something there. And I guess we'll attempt to brain shot again. Wow, that is really hard to see with that thing glowing there. It's feeding right now. So we're going to need to wait till it lifts its head, I guess. Okay, maybe... there, of course. Well, we hit it in the neck, which probably is bad, because I don't think that'll kill it. All 3 shots in the exact same area. That might bring it down. So with our mummy whitetail, we had 3 body shots that did ultimately kill it. I'm guessing that will, but that could have gone better. So pretty much as expected. He's bedded here and also really in the snow. And potentially brainless, because how... wait, did that kill him or not? It looked like it did, but the spotting still comes up. There we go. Oh, I do see. So, like, at a distance, and really even up close, it's hard to tell, but you can see, like, the little pattern and stuff there. And this guy's not impressive at all. Not even going to attempt to pronounce that. So we hit him in the neck. So had that been a non-Halloween animal, perfectly fine shot. And I think that's why he bedded down as quickly as he did. Hit him in the head, the skull again, and then brain finally. And I think in order to get this video out on time and still stream tonight, we're going to have to wrap it up pretty shortly. But I promised geese, so we're going to go and look at geese. So I don't really know how this works, but we've got some geese coming in. And I guess we'll just kind of keep on trying to call them in, or... oh, I think that's what we're looking for. Pretty sure this one's attacking us. What? What was that? Oh, we hit that. I don't know if it'll kill it or not. But you can see how insane they are. Like, they do that looping attack thing. I'm gonna guess that one's gonna survive. That was really odd how I tried to land there, though. And that was the main thing that I wanted to show with the geese. That, like, crazy attack. Okay, so take 2 with this. Or at least I thought. Yeah, that one's gonna attack us. See if we can actually get one. I actually... I actually think that's gonna be really challenging. Got that one. Oh, well. They're almost like the Quetzes in Primal. They're really hard to hit, but they look epic. Like a really, really cool plumage pattern, I guess, for the snow geese. And we already know how this is going, so there's no point sitting here waiting for the score to calculate. Oh, that one worked. The last kill of the day. Well, that's a good sign anyway, moving towards the stream. 23-20 for that. Gonna get a quick photo. Honestly, the way that it landed there, the little, like, ring of feathers, I think we'll just do exactly that. Looks a little odd, but I think we'll call that good. Sounds like they're everywhere now. I waited forever to try to get them to... to show up. And now here we are. I'm going to just fast travel away because I'm pretty sure that's just a waste of a med kit at this stage because we are going to wrap this up. But yeah, looking forward to the stream. Hopefully things, as we saw there with the score actually calculating, are starting to move in the right direction. And I'm really excited to see what you guys think of all this stuff. So a couple of things we didn't get. I think Sitka deer and bison are the only 2. Definitely things that we'll target on the stream tonight. And yeah, as I said, if you got any question about what's going on, feel free to drop by and hopefully things will be looking a little bit better. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.